Okay, so I just read about GitHub's new features like Copilot. The fact that it can write better code for you is pretty wild.
Seriously, right? It's like having a coding buddy who never sleeps, but how reliable is it really?
That's a good point. I mean, it could suggest some great solutions, but I wonder if it sometimes misses the context.
Exactly. The nuances of what a developer is trying to achieve might get lost. Like, it's no substitute for actual coding skills.
Totally, it's like using a calculator. It helps with math but can't replace understanding the concepts.
Right, I wonder how many developers actually trust it for critical tasks.
Well, I heard some teams are using it to speed up their workflow, but isn't there a risk in that?
For sure, if they rely too much on it, they might not catch bugs or understand the code deeper.
And then what happens if the AI suggests something wrong? It could lead to bigger issues.
Exactly. It's like following a recipe. If you do know why you're adding ingredients, you might end up with a disaster.
Haha, the coding equivalent of burning a cake. Speaking of features, what about GitHub Actions?
Actions are fascinating. Automating workflows is a game changer, but it also adds complexity.
True, I can see teams getting lost in the configurations and forgetting the bigger picture.
Exactly. Plus, if something breaks, does anyone really understand the entire automation chain?
That's a good point. It's a double-edged sword, great for efficiency but potentially confusing.
Right? There's a balance to strike. And have you seen GitHub's advanced security features?
Yeah, it's cool how it can find vulnerabilities, but can it catch everything?
That's the million-dollar question. It might miss certain edge cases, you know.
Exactly, sometimes human intuition catches what an algorithm might overlook.
For sure, it's like having a safety net that isn't foolproof.
And then there's GitHub code spaces, instant dev environments, I mean, what's not to love?
Right, but is it making developers too reliant on instant setups instead of understanding the environment?
That's a fair concern. Instant gratification could lead to a disconnect from the underlying systems.
Totally. If they don't know how to set things up manually, how will they troubleshoot?
It's a bit like using GPS for directions. You might forget how to navigate without it.
Exactly. But on the flip side, it opens doors for newcomers who might feel intimidated.
Absolutely, it lowers barriers, but I wonder how it affects long-term skill development.
That's an interesting point. Teams might be more productive, but at what cost to individual growth?
It's like a balancing act, innovation versus foundational knowledge.
Exactly. And then there's the issue of collaboration features like discussions, so useful.
Right, it's a game changer for feedback loops, but do they dilute actual code reviews?
That's a valid concern. Discussions can be great, but sometimes you need that structured feedback.
True, it's like having a brainstorming session without the follow-up accountability.
Exactly. And how about GitHub's code search? Finding code snippets faster is fantastic.
For sure, but does this lead to a lack of deep understanding of the codebase?
That's the tricky part. Quick searches can be great, but they might encourage surface-level knowledge.
Right, it's like skimming a book instead of reading it deeply.
And that leads to bigger gaps in understanding down the line.
Exactly, so where do we draw the line between helpful tech and over-reliance?
It's all about finding that sweet spot where innovation doesn't compromise skills.
That's a thought-provoking takeaway. Balancing efficiency and understanding is crucial.
Definitely. It's an ongoing conversation worth having in the tech community.
So true, I'm curious to see how developers adapt to these changes moving forward.
Same here. The future of coding is exciting, but we need to keep questioning our tools.
Absolutely, it's all about evolving while remaining grounded in core skills.
And that's what makes this field so dynamic, always learning and adapting.
Exactly, I love that there's always something new to explore.
For sure. And it's conversations like this that keep the curiosity alive.
Couldn't agree more, so let's keep digging deeper into these ideas.